get here. Shalom, shalom, everybody. It is Shawn Nicole. Please excuse me. Oh my God, I'm very late, but we were experiencing technical difficulties with StreamYard and with Zoom. And matter of fact, let me get our guest from over here and see if I can add her in so we can get down to business. So Tina, I'm gonna see if you can join me on Facebook. Okay. Okay. Yeah. King need to take a time out today. King, come say hi to Facebook. They ain't seen you in a while. Wait a minute. I forgot to clean your nose. Come here. Can you go get tissue? Can you go get me some tissue? In the bathroom. Go get tissue. Yeah. Yeah, go get tissue. Wait a minute. You moved the exercise bike again? Y'all, this little boy is... Okay, hey, Tina. All right, cool. This little boy keeps moving my exercise. I don't want him to get hurt. But my other boy mom friends and some of my moms that were educators are like, let him be a boy. But I'm like, I don't want him to get hurt. That's what boys do. Oh, that's dangerous. Yes, bring it away. Good job. Hey, Tina, welcome to our Wednesday Conversations. I'm so glad you said yes. Oh my God, y'all excuse me a second. Let me see. That's enough. Let me see if I got it. Okay. Yeah, you went and got it. Now you can come speak to Facebook. They like to speak to you. There's Miss Tina that was talking to you earlier.
Hey,
King. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got the bike up behind my chair. She's waving hi.
Hey. Getting so big. Look at you.
Yeah.
Now you can
hug her? You can't hug. Oh, you can hug me. Okay. Y'all, he working language. He's learning. Finally. Like we been trying to... He's asking you for a hug.
Oh, come on. I'll give you a hug.
Wait, you're going to make it fall. Wait. Looks like we're going to have to take a road trip so we can get a hug for real.
We're not that far apart. Not that far apart. Maybe just a few hours.
Okay. So can you take a time out so I can talk to the people? Yeah, he's my reason why a timeout is important for me. You got to take that pause, y'all. And tonight I was going to do this a 4-part series, but life happened. So we're only doing 3 and we'll be wrapping it up tonight. I appreciate all the guests that have come in and talked to us and shared from their perspective the importance of taking a pause and being okay with it. Because, you know, we get busy with so much on this journey called life, and we tend to get over. Are you repeating me? Because it kind of sounds like it. Okay, so like I was saying, we just become overwhelmed with all the many roles and responsibilities that we take part in, and we got to learn how to be okay with knowing that it's okay that you're not okay. It's okay if you need to take a step back and refuel your cup, rest, or do something that's just for you. And I brought Miss Tina in here because she's my friend, she's my sister, and near and dear to my heart. And not only is she a parallel mompreneur, she's also an autism mom like me and some more of the guests that have been up here. And I just wanted you to share with the viewers your perspective on taking a pause, like how the importance of taking that pause. Stop. Of taking that pause, because I'm gonna pause at the end for real. Like I take micro pauses throughout the But share with us your perspective. I know when we were talking earlier, you were saying how, you know, being okay with putting yourself in that timeout and knowing when your timeout is over and then you're good. So just share a little bit more about that.
for me, I know that, you know, it's necessary. Like, it's super important to know when you just have to take a step away, take a step back, and just breathe sometimes, because we as women, sometimes we just take on so much because we just want, it's our nature to want to help. It's our nature to want to, you know, just do and do and do for everybody and every, you know, everything. And, you know, we just, sometimes we just get overwhelmed, and we just have to pause sometimes. You just have to take that time, just breathe, and just say, you know, give yourself grace and just say, you know what, you can't do it right now. You just have to, sometimes you have to take some me time, you know, and just give yourself grace, take a moment, put yourself in timeout. It's okay to put yourself in timeout. You give yourself that grace, and know when it's time to come out of timeout and get back to it.
Absolutely. She doesn't want any. You go to timeout. You go to timeout.
Don't put King in timeout. King, are you going to timeout?
Girl, you trying to steal it. You going to timeout? Miss Tina said, are you going to timeout? Answer her. Are you going to timeout?
Yeah.
Oh, you said yes. Get down. Go. Yeah, girl, you said you could get down.
No, he needs a timeout. It's okay.
Yeah, he definitely does. I mean, oh, when he laid on the floor. So, but yeah, we definitely need to take those moments, those many timeouts. I'm so grateful that I learned early on in this journey, like when I first found out he was diagnosed on the autism spectrum, that, you know, scheduling things, and not to forget to schedule things for yourself, even if that's your pause and your time out. And that has been so helpful. I don't know why this place gave him this, and I didn't hide it. Let me get him straight. Hi, viewer. Thank you for tuning in. Say hi, because of course, as always, your hi does matter. In the words of our coach, Dr. Alley. But say hi so we can see who's watching with us, so we can love on you, because you took the time to join the conversation with us. I'm trying to share it on my other page, but I may have to do it later. But yeah, you gotta schedule some things and be okay with scheduling those things, because nobody is gonna take care of you better than you take care of yourself. And if people don't see you taking care of yourself, of course they're not gonna want to indulge in that, or they're not gonna understand. And I was reading an article the other day that it was something. It was a mom, and I want to say it went viral on Instagram or some social media platform. But she was a new mom, and she had her nighttime. I think no, it's called a postpartum doula. I didn't know there was a such thing because I. So what the postpartum doula does is, after you have the baby, the doula comes and stays with you to give you time so you can rest and so you can take care of yourself. Yes. What? You want to sit behind me? You have this. Y'all, excuse me. Tina, you can talk. Let me move this because he want to get behind me, but he rearranging furniture like he getting paid. Come on. So, but as I was saying, the doula comes so the mom can take care of herself. And the post got some backlash because some people were focusing on the fact and feeling like that was a luxury, and saying how, you know, if other single moms could afford to do that, maybe they would do that. But they missed the whole point, because as the conversation went on, the interviewer was asking the doula, you know, what should the conversation really be about and what should it look like? And she was just saying how we have been so accustomed, well, first of all, instead of seeing it as a luxury, just understanding the importance of taking care of yourself. We've been conditioned so long that you're not a good mom if you're not up with that baby all times of the night, feeding that baby, doing for that baby. If you're not constantly doing, you're not being a good mom. Well, like the doula was saying, sometimes you gotta be okay with taking care of you. And it hit hard. Well, I mean, I understood and understood because after I had King, no, you can't have that. Go get yours is downstairs. Yours is downstairs. No, but I was in a shelter, and so I really had no help. Listen, I had to put him in the, what you call it, the carrier where you keep the baby on you. And they would say you can't leave him in the crib by himself unattended or something like that. And I'm like, how am I supposed to take a shower? I had to get creative with ways to handle everything that I needed to do for myself. Plus my blood pressure was up sky high and I was swollen, could barely walk. And it got to the point I almost dropped him because my hands were so swollen. So it's like, you gotta recognize and understand that you need to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. And if that means you gotta schedule some time or set time or whatever, then you need to do that and release the guilt. Because we feel bad when we take a break. Or I know before I used to work nonstop all the time. Like I felt like I always had to be doing something on my business or in my house or with my kids. And one of my sister friends that I had met from a business endeavor was talking to me about taking a break on Saturdays, Shabbat Shalom. And I'm like, what? I was like, well, I didn't fully understand what she was talking about, but I was like, let me try this. On Saturdays, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna rest. I'm not cleaning up. I'm not cooking. I'm not doing anything. And that changed my life. Like, I felt more rested. Like, I was like, oh my God, we really do need to take a day where we're not consuming ourselves with so much doing, and learn how to just start being. Does that make sense? I know I said a whole lot right here. Hi, viewer. I can't see who you are, but thank you for tuning in. Please, can I have my time? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Tina, I know you create t-shirts, things that people want to say. Do you have one that says, put yourself in timeout? Get in the corner.
No, but I need to.
Yeah, it might be a good reminder for people to understand, like, it's okay. Take the break. Take the vacation. He's trying to talk to Alexa. And you know how some people like to hold on to, people that actually clock in to a 9 to 5. Some people will hold on to their vacation time or never take it or whatever. You gotta take that time. Even if you got that, I worked a job where I forgot what it was called, but you could request, instead of working your 8 hours, you could work 4 or whatever. Most of the time I used it for, all the time I used it for my kids, but use that stuff. Use it to take a break, because you are replaceable. If you get broke, they can say bye-bye. So you got to take care of you, even when you're working on these jobs, even if you have your own business. And I know from, because I don't necessarily have a team like that, but doing it all by yourself can be, it's a lot. It is a lot. And I would feel like, oh, I can't stop now. I got to keep grinding until I get to a certain point. Then I'll take a break. But I had to realize, listen, you don't have to do this like everybody else. You got to do it that suits your lifestyle. And you're not in your 20s anymore, where you can do all things for all God's children and still be good. No, and I'm like, I had to be okay with taking certain hiatuses and like you said, knowing when to come back and just, stay in action. So what do you do to take your pauses? What do your pauses look like?
Child, for me,
I can't hear you.
I like stepping away. I like my me time. I like to get away, close my door, be in my. I remember growing up, and my mother and my father's room was their room, right? Like, I wasn't allowed in their room at all. Like, it was off limit. But in my house, like, my kids don't understand. Like, if I'm in the bathroom, they're in the bathroom. If I'm in my room, they're in my room. If I'm in the kitchen, they're in the kitchen. If I'm in the living room, they're in the living room. So they don't understand that I have boundaries, right? So every now and again, I get a chance to get a little me time. So sometimes, especially now that they've gotten a little older, I get a chance to say, look, if you see that door closed, don't open it. And so sometimes I get a chance to close the door, have a little chance to have me time. And to me, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy having no interaction with anybody, and I can be in my own little box, and I like to be in my own special box, just me and nobody else, nothing else, and it's just nothing in my own little nothing box. I like that.
Mm-hmm. So does your husband understand the assignment when you want to have your me time?
No, he was standing here listening for the last however long. He just left. I was like, I'm gonna need you to go. He was like, what you want from Bojangles? I'm like, I'm on the phone. What you want from Bojangles? I'm like, just get something.
At least he's trying to make sure you. At least he's trying to make sure you eat, and then maybe you can eat alone.
He wanted to sit there and find out what I was talking about.
Oh. King.
You know I'll never
so
get
if it was any.
Now he gone. So
no, but you crazy. So I do want to say I'm so proud of you, because you did just take a big pause and kind of got some me time, and went to Aruba to the retreat. How was that for you?
I'm telling you, at first I wasn't quite sure if it was what I needed, because I never had been away from my family like that, and being there, it was definitely something that I needed. And I got a lot from the experience, and I had the opportunity to learn who I was and what I needed and the direction that I was going. I realized, I mean, it was great, but it wasn't what I wanted, what I needed. So it was eye-opening.
That's awesome. So it's like I want to leave a point on what you just said. Like, sometimes you don't know what it is you need until you just trust to something, and or just getting away from your family to be in stillness, or just just time for you and seeing something different, because it's in that stillness that we can find clarity. We can spend that time with self to get to know and understand ourselves more. It's just so much that we can learn if we take the pause. If we take the pause to really understand us and the direction we want our lives to go in. And I'm a single mom, and so what I believe with other single moms, especially since we're still in this holiday season, or what have you, be okay with taking a pause and taking a break. I am so serious. Like, you know, your child got all these kids, they about to have winter breaks.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have that cool relationship with the kid's father or whatever, swallow your pride during this time and ask him to come get them kids. Or ask his other side of the family, can you get the kids? Take a break for yourself. Love on you. Because we with our kids all the time. And, you know, people are often worried, you know, it's going to sound crazy, bad, but I don't mean it with ill intentions when I say this, but take advantage of them 2 weeks they out and see who's willing to give you a break, because it's the holidays and people want to see their family. So, and if you got to go out and mingle, if you're going out and mingling with family and if you feel like it's too much, take a step back. Take a step back. Be okay with saying no. You don't have to show up to every function. And you don't have to do all the cooking. Okay? You don't.
Oh, yeah. And let me give you this food for thought also. Because one thing that I know us mothers love to do is please our children at Christmas, right? And I told my kids, now my kids, mind you, they're 23, 18, 12, and 11. So I told my kids this year, no list, no gifts. I ain't gonna go crazy this year. If you are too lazy to write it down, then I'm too lazy to put a tree up and I'm too lazy to buy it.
Ooh, okay.
Pause. My wallet on pause, okay?
This is my wallet on pause, okay? Okay.
I ain't gonna do it. I'll be sitting here stressing, worrying, trying to, oh my God, I know they're gonna like this. I need to get this, I need to get that. If all you can do is say it, but you can't act and you can't, I mean, it's a simple thing. It's a simple gesture. All I ask is write it down. My mind ain't as good as it used to be no more.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
We don't ask that much about kids, but if
Just
you
right.
no list, no gifts. Right?
And just because I get a list, then you gonna get everything on the list. I just want the list.
My kids, they done learned, don't ask for that much. But what they do ask for a lot of times, it'd be real expensive.
Can't stop. I know, girl. I asked for a list for my grandkids. But yeah, so y'all be easy. We're gonna get up out of here.
Go. What is that?
I'm going to time out. My dog tags.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't tell them what they're for.
It was so good to see you. But yeah, it was so good to see you. I thank you for saying yes to coming on and just talking with me about, you know, why you feel it's important to take that pause and take that break. Stand in the corner, sis. And men too, y'all need to take a break too. I know this is Conversations, but it may be some men out here viewing. And my whole thing with that is, even for us as women, if you need that pause, communication is key. Communication is vital. You need to let somebody know. Don't just be doing them disappearing acts, okay? Say, listen, I need some time. I'm dealing with something. Communicate something. Don't just dip out. Okay? That's all. That's it. And I'm gonna get up out of here because I hope you guys can hear what we're saying. I don't know, because my child back here is doing what he do. Oh, I thought he was going to try to put it on. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you that has tuned in, even those that are going to catch it on the replay. So until next time, I probably won't do one next week because it's as we're preparing even more for the holidays and things like that. Well, wait, no, not next week. The week of Christmas, I probably won't do one. I may come tomorrow. I mean, next Wednesday. But we will play it by ear and see. Because it's the end of the year, y'all. And we getting some things ready for 2022. Some new things are coming. They're brewing over here in the lab. And I'm excited about it. So until next time, peace, love, and light. Thank you, Tina. You look beautiful, boo.
That's fun. Girl, I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to get
cute.
Oh,
wait, girl. Girl, I'm like, I am cute. I'm always cute, whether my hair wrapped or my hair is out. But you know, and I probably changed the days next year because this is Wednesdays are 30 days, but Wednesday is also a good day for me as far as like communicating stuff. That's a whole nother story, but I may have to switch it up because I'll be running on Wednesdays. So that is all. Tina, we will touch base. No, that's not all, because we talked about your shirts. If people want to get them a t-shirt to remind them of anything, like how can they get up with you and get some shirts? Because she got some cool ones out there, y'all.
Absolutely. I'm going to be adding some more for the holiday season, but if you want a shirt, all you have to do is key in www.shirtyouwanttosay.com. We got some good stuff out there. I'm going to put some new stuff in there for the holiday season.
Okay. So just type that link in the comment section, sis. I got to make sure he don't fall back there. But yeah. So we're going to get out of here so I can get him ready for his nighttime routine and get my me time.
All right.
Will you leave that alone? I don't know if we've been having technical difficulties or not. Okay, I see it up there. So if you guys want to check out shirts you want to say, she might have something up there on the shirt that you've been wanting to say, but you don't say it now. You can wear it on your chest. You're trying to talk to Alexa. It'd be so cute. But yeah. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later. Good night, Tina.
Have a good evening.
Good.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.